It's time now for the Fair Chill Morning News on this Wednesday morning, September 30th, 2015. And good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning, September 30th, 2015. Here are your news tonight. Here are the top story here at 8:22 on this Wednesday morning. Here is in Kabul, where special forces from the U.S.-led coalition Afghanistan fought a Taliban militants early Wednesday after being displaced to the northern city of Kunduz to help Afghan forces retake it from insurgents who seized it earlier this week. Washington, Russia has conducted its first airstrike in the Syria due to the city of Homs. Kentucky County Clerk Kim Davis says a private meeting with Pope Francis has inspired her and given her a new sense of purpose. A hurricane warning was issued for the Central Bahamas on Wednesday for Hurricane Joaquin, as the National Hurricane Center said the storm is forecast to become a hurricane, which is now. As we take a look at the latest on Hurricane Joaquin here, as the 8 a.m. advisory here, 24.9 to the north, 72.2 to the west, maximum winds 75 miles an hour here, and movement southwest around 6 miles an hour here. As the latest public advisory on Hurricane Joaquin, it becomes a hurricane. A hurricane warning is in effect for Central Bahamas, including Cat Island, the Exumas, Long Island, Web Cay, and San Salvador. A hurricane watch is in effect for northwestern Bahamas, including the Abacos, Berry Islands, Bimini, Alufa, Great Bahamas, and New Providence, but excluded Andros Island, as a hurricane warning means that the hurricane conditions are expected to somewhere within the warning, a warning that is typically issued 36 hours before the anticipated first occurrence of a tropical storm. Force winds conditions make it outside preparations difficult and dangerous. Preparations of protect life and property should be rushed to completion. A hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions are possible within the watch area, in this case within the next 36 to 48 hours. For this. At 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the center of Hurricane Joaquin was located near latitude 24.9 to the north, longitude 72.2 to the west. Joaquin is moving toward the southwest near 6 miles an hour, and general motion toward the west-southwest. Southwest is expected to continue for tonight to turn toward the west and a decrease in the forward speed at the forecast on Thursday. The forecast track at the center of Joaquin is expected to move over portions of the South Bahamas tonight and Thursday. Reports from the Air Force Reserve hurricane under aircraft indicate that the maximum sustained winds have increased to near 75 miles an hour during the next 48 hours. Hurricane force winds says out winds at 30 miles an hour from the center. Tropical force winds at 10 hours swept to 125 miles from the center. Minimum central pressure is expected from the hurricane under aircraft data is 971 millibar at 20.67 inches. Hazard factor line wind. Hurricane conditions are expected to reach portions of the Central Bahamas by midday Thursday. Winds are expected to first reach storm so straight in the warning area tonight, making outside preparations difficult and dangerous. Preparations to protect life and property should be rushed to completion. Storm surge and dangerous storm surge will be raised water levels by as much as 2 to 4 feet above normal tide levels in the areas of onshore. Near the coast, the surge will be accompanied by large and dangerous waves. Rainfall. Joaquin is expected to produce 5 to 10 inches rain with isolated maximum amounts of 5 possible of the San Salvador and Web Cay Friday morning. Rainfall amounts of 3 to 5 inches are possible over the remainder of the Central Bahamas. Friday morning with 2 to 4 inches expected over the northwestern and southeastern Bahamas. Surf swells drained by Joaquin will affect portions of the Bahamas during the next few days when it will begin to affect the portions of the east coast of Florida and southeast coast of the United States by Friday. The swells are likely to cause slight spreading and surf and whip current conditions here. And the latest trap, it will turn it around and make its way. And one model says it will make landfall in around the Outer Banks of North Carolina and Virginia, and another model says it goes out to sea, which is a European model. The GFS model takes it right around Virginia and North Carolina, but forecasters have a tough time of where will hit in the East Coast. So the East Coast, up and down the East Coast, got to be very, very vigilant of what Joaquin will do. Alright, back to the news here. After a 5-hour delay, Georgia death warrant inmate Kelly Cassandra was executed Wednesday morning for a whirling killing her husband. With deliveries of the Tesla Model X, the SUV finally set to begin in a few hours. What's next for the company? So as Young supporters of Jeremy Corbyn, Patricia arrived to deliver a speech to the Labour Party and coverage that is attractive as scratchiness and allergy to country events has been. Iran. Iran's top leader on Wednesday warned Saudi Arabia that this country will take harsh measures after the kingdom fails to properly repatriate bodies that Iranian pilgrims killed in the disaster in the Hajj pilgrimage last week. A series of massive explosions rocked the Chinese city of Luzhou on Wednesday, killing at least 6 people and injuring dozens, state media reported. Five big make the Carolina Daily Blast in the city of Bye 2006 was set to death for the Wednesday concluded the newly decade-long term that ended August of last year. Officials in Washington Township in New Jersey were bracing for more flooded borders at Faith Discovery Church at 33 Brass Castle Road as goodbyes begin for New Jersey High School quarterback Evan Murray. Paul's Valley, Oklahoma truck called Honeybees overturned on the Oklahoma roadways sent its swamps and insects loose along the highway. Washington. U.S. Vice President Joe Biden would be invited to participate in the first Democratic presidential primary debate if he had announced an intent to run for office, according to the guidelines released on Monday by CNN. Oklahoma City on Wednesday, the executive man was convicted of Harlem, hit man and murdered owner of a motel, despite the objection to death row inmates who say that they have evidence and point to his innocence. London, the euro lost ground on Wednesday as the data showed eurozone inflation dipped back into the negative territory in September, fueled expectation that the European Central Bank extended its asset purchase program. Berlin, German unemployment stepped in September due to partly delayed school holidays in some states, but the jobless rate held in the press verification loan and the further sign that a consumer spending could propel growth in Europe's largest economy this year. Chesapeake Energy Corporation is letting go about one of its employees, the latest poll of the workforce that enjoyed boom years under its jail. Wildcat Army McClendon shrink it since its departure as a natural gas producer grapples with a downturn. Forbes on Tuesday released a Forbes 400 the magazine's had a list of richest people in America. As billionaires in San Francisco Bay have shown on the 2015 Forbes foreign list. Hey, look at that stock market here. The Dow is 69,049.13, up 47.24. SP 500 today 4.09, and Nasdaq 4,517.32. The upcoming sci-fi film The Martian features many real-life technology being developed to help put boots on the red planet, but the sleek spacecrafts of the spacesuits shown in the upcoming sci-fi film will pretty much depend on the whole cloth. Where's the money? 6 years ago in Copenhagen, Hillary Clinton and Secretary of State talked more about negotiation on a deal to slow company change back to the dead with a single promise of $1 billion a year to help the world's poor nations. The fighting could be evident to the bacteria responsible for Black Death consists of millions of years of studies that maybe it predated the existence of humans. A fossil bat species known as Pala. Camera detectives found a missile Germany seen an undated handout picture courtesy of the Segenberg Research Institute. Geneva, everyone with HIV should be given an antiretroviral drugs as soon as possible after diagnosis. Meaning 37 million people worldwide should be on treatment. The World Health Organization said on Wednesday. Only 1 in 2 sugary drinks per day can be significantly increased in cardiovascular disease, according to a new study published in the Journal of American Cardiology. Researchers from Harvard found the sweeteners like high. On the left is the schematic design of the trail dot loaded planet membrane-coated nanogel delivery system. The trail is attached to the surface of membrane ducts located in the core of the nanogel. New test of detect virus in humans and animals. Okay, look at New England and Georgia. A lot of incidents because of the rain. Concord, Massachusetts, moving out to the road 2 east in front of them. So also the left lane taking traffic backed up. Past the road, we expect heavy delays. North Smithfield, Rhode Island. Moving out to wind injuries at Greenfield Road at Route 146, Concord, Route 146, down embankment in the pole. Jobs quarter to work. Charlton, Massachusetts, tractor trail roll over westbound. Mile maker 82, 1 person being transported head injury. Additional EMS to the scene. Pierre Chaldusab, now 8:31. Data for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox defeat the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium 10-4 as the Sox and Yankees go out again here at 7:05 p.m. And the Wheaton Lions men's soccer team fall to the Brandeis Judges yesterday. 2-1 at Keefe Field. The Norton Lancers boys soccer teams will be out in Halston taking on the Halston Panthers here. The same with the girls here. While the Norton Lancers girls volleyball team will be at Mills taking on the Mills Ball Hawks. Game time 6:30 p.m. Sam physical to the west. Knowing you dug out the trades, Sam just high fives, hugs and lots of phone chip, and another demonstration of Clayton Kershaw aside best three of his captains. Los Angeles Dodgers clinch NL West. With Clayton Kershaw, 1-hitter versus Giants. Mike Pineda, New York Yankees look to the postseason. A-Rod said that they need to take a deep breath. John Stan Pesway, the Charleston Chiefs have never had it so good. That's the brothers either for that matters. Buckland Dasher boards of glass. Emily Kimmons started whispers on the PGA Tour about what was wrong with this game, and the swing found a patch of grass beyond. The world trees down from the practice range at Quail Hall and hit balls for 2 hours. Pierre Childers, I was out 8:32. Take a look at a travel report here on this Wednesday, wet Wednesday morning here. And let's start you off down in Rhode Island near where? We've seen 95 on the northbound side, so from West Grange all the way to downtown Providence here. 95 on the southbound side is so from Second all the way to downtown Providence here. 95 on the northbound side, it is slow for downtown Providence here. 195 on the westbound side is so from Swansea all the way to downtown Providence here. 146 on the southbound side, so from North Smithfield all the way at the Providence. 146 northbound, so from Lincoln to North Smithfield here. 95 on the southbound side, so from Coventry here. Route 4 to the northbound side, the next to the round. Route 102 is respectable delays here. A lot of accidents here on 95 and northbound side around 295 and work, and also I get an accident on 95 south before 295 and work and 95 northbound. Another accident around Route 37 and work, so expectable delays here. 295 on the southbound side is slow from Route 6 to Justin all the way to Cranston here. 295 on the northbound side is slow from Route 37 to Cranston all the way out to Justin here. 195 on the eastbound side, it is slow from Route 6 in Swansea all the way to Fall River here. 95 on the southbound side is slow from 140 in Mansfield all the way out to the Massachusetts down border in Attleboro. 95 on the northbound side is slow from 295 in Attleboro all the way out to Route 128 in Canton. 140 to the northbound side, slow around Route 24 to 24 to the northbound side, slow from 140 to Taunton all the way out to Route 128 in Canton. 24 to the southbound side, slow from Harrison Boulevard and Avon all the way up to Brockton here. Route 3 to the northbound side, so from Marshfield all the way up to the Braintree split. 185 on the northbound side, it is so from 24 in Raynham all the way up to Bay Street in Taunton here. 185 on the northbound side is so from Franklin all the way out to Harvard. 185 on the southbound side, so from Harvard all the way out to Westbury here. Mass back on the eastbound side, it is slow from Grafton all the way out to the Prude Tunnel. Mass back on the westbound side, it is slow from Logan Airport all the way out to Natick here. Mass back on the westbound side, it is slow from Auburn to Charleston through the accident on Mass back in Charleston here. And also, we got another accident on the Mass back on the eastbound side before Route 146 in Millbury, so expect some delays there. Today on the eastbound side, so from Mass back in Auburn to downtown Worcester around Route 9. Today in the eastbound side, so from Shrewsbury to Route 495 here. 120 on the southbound side, it is slow from 95. We kept it all the way up to the Zake, around to the Braintree split. South East Expressway at both ends, slow from the Braintree split all the way up to the Mass back. Thibodeau tunnel on both ends, slow on both ends of downtown Boston here. Sumner tunnel on the southbound side, it is slow. 120 on the northbound side, it is slow from Braintree all the way out to Lexington here. 120 on the southbound side, it is slow from Linfield all the way out to Needham here. Due to a couple of accidents on 128 between Route 3 in Burlington and Route 2 in Lexington, Massachusetts. So a lot of delays here. Route 3 to the southbound side, it is slow from Chelsea all the way out to Route 128 in Burlington due to a couple of accidents on Route 3 to the southbound side up in North Billerica to Billerica. And another accident on Route 3 to the southbound side around 485 here. 485 in both ends, it's slow from Westfield all the way out to Andover. 485 on the southbound side, so from Montauk out to Route 93 in Andover. 93 to the southbound side, it's slow from Druid all the way at the downtown Boston here. 93 to the northbound side, it is slow from Reading all the way at the Lawrence here. And 93 in the northbound side, get an accident after Route 120 in Reading, so expect some delays here. Let's start you up in New Hampshire here on the Everett traffic, so from Bedford all the way at the Merrimack. 93 in the southbound side, so from Derry all the way at the Londonderry. 93 in the northbound side, so for the Londonderry stretch. Spalding turnpike on the southbound side, so Route 4 in Durham to Route 95 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, due to an accident on 95 northbound side up in Portsmouth, New Hampshire here. Everett turnpike is sold from 93 in Hudson all the way up to Manchester, New Hampshire, due to an accident on 93 in the northbound side before the Hudson Toll Plaza here. And up in Maine, 295 on the northbound side is slow from 25 minutes at Benson, so from Falmouth Spirit to Portland here. And 95 minutes both ends at slowly Augusta main stretch here. If you're out there on the roads on this wet Wednesday morning here, expect lots and lots of delays and lots of patience as we're going to take a look at what is going on the T. Orange Line Expression, moderate result delay to an early medical emergency at downtown Crescent Station. And the Cabir Rail, Freeman West Line train 505, 7 a.m. from South Station delayed today, 15-20 minutes. Greenbush Line train 071, 654 a.m. from South Station delayed today, 20-25 minutes. Early due to disabled train. Greenbush Line train 074, 703 a.m. From Greenwich delayed today, 25-30 minutes to disabled train ahead. Haveline train 210, 905 a.m. from April delayed weekdays, 10-20 minutes at Andover at Belleville throughout Friday, October 23rd. And on the ferries, looking good. Peter Chell News Time, 8:38 here. Time now for weather report here, and it is finally, we are getting much needed relief in this rain here. As we take a look outside, it is raining, so it is a drought buster here. As we take a look at the latest radar situation here. And it shows line of moderate to heavy bands rain from Redden, curving around between 495 and 128 through Natick, Bedfield, down from Brockton, down from Marshfield, down from Situate here. Spotty heavy rain showers around Otis Air Force Base in Massachusetts, and a line of heavy rain from Middletown up to Hartford, down for Springfield, and stretching up to Route 2 and Athol, Greenfield, up into Northampton, up to Albany, down for Summer Vermont, up to Summer New Hampshire, up to Summer Maine here. As this is a rain, and expected to let this up the heaviest rain by about mid-afternoon here. As we have a special weather statement here. At 7:50 a.m., widespread showers with the local area rainfall. We're moving northward around Rhode Island and central to eastern Massachusetts. Localized rainfall rates of half to 1 inch of rain per hour expected in the heavier bands. This will cause pond on water and roadways with pockets of minor port drainage flooded. As please use extra caution while traveling this morning. Do not drive flooded roads. And Day 1 today tonight, a slow moving cold front will bring the threat of localized heavy rainfall and possibly flooding impacts today. Day 2 for 7, Thursday for Tuesday. More heavy rainfall with 1 to 3 inches is likely late Thursday for Friday. Confidence is low that drops will walk either with it. Rains could impact our weekend this weekend, however. Renewed heavy rainfall in advance of its system is likely this weekend along with possible flooding. Do not get excited over the walking cells. We will track this storm very closely here and keep you informed on the latest on walking here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, rain and possibly a thunderstorm before 3 p.m. Then showers likely possibly a thunderstorm after 3 p.m. Some storms produce heavy rain, patch bug before 4 p.m. High 76 degrees. South wind about 13 to 18 miles per hour. 31 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation is 100%. New rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches possible. Tonight, showers likely to be before 8 p.m. Punch bug between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Otherwise, clouds got low about 31 degrees. North for about 8 to 11 miles. And gust high 21 miles an hour. Chance patient is 6%. New rain about between 10 and 1/4 inch possible. Thursday, chance rain may after 9 a.m. Clouds got about 59 degrees. And north for about 14 to 60 miles. And gust high 30 miles an hour. Here, chance patient is 40%. Thursday, rain likely clouds got low at 47 degrees. And north for about 14 to 17 miles an hour. Gust high 32 miles an hour. Chance patient 7%. No person about 3.25 inches possible. Friday, rain either 55 degrees. North for about 60 to 18 miles an hour. Gust high is 34 miles an hour. Chest patient is 8%. Friday night, rain like clouds got below 48 degrees. Chest patient 7%. Saturday, chest rain. Most clouds got about 63 about 54 degrees. Chest patient 45%. Sunday, chest rain. Most clouds got about 65 about 54 degrees. Chest patient 50%. Monday, chest rain. Most clouds got about 66 about 51 degrees. Chest patient 45%. For Tuesday, chest showers. Most clouds got about 67 degrees. Chest patient 30%. Right now, on not temperature set at 73 degrees with rainy skies and a humidity 9%. And that is going to be for the Peter Channel. More news on this September 30th, 2015 here on a 2015 on a Wednesday. Please have a good morning and good possibility to see a noontime for a noontime report. Have a good morning.